Now let's talk about some important website settings. First, SEO settings. SEO settings help your website to rank better on Google and be found by potential clients. Unicorn platform allows you to edit SEO settings as well as any other website builders. If you navigate to the page settings, you can see them all. First is page URL. Make sure you have the keywords you want your page to be found on Google to be included in the URL. If your page is about AI, make sure to include the AI in the page's URL. If your page is about integrations, make sure to include the word. Next one is title. The title is seen in two places. The first one is the browser tab. Here, Unicorn Platform Builder, it's this title. If I open this page in a new tab, you can see it, about me. The title of this page is about Alexander Izora and it's displayed here. And the second place is the Google search results page. When people search information in Google, they will see this exact title. Let us make an experiment. I hit enter and search for myself. And here you can see my page about me appeared in the search results page. And this title is appeared here about Alexander Zora. That's what I entered here. Next, description. Description is visible in one place on the search result page, here near the link. But as you can see, Google not always takes the description that you entered into account. And in my case, Google ignored the thing I entered here and just generated its own description. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you can't really control it. The next important setting is social networks image. Let me show you an example. This page doesn't have a social networks image in the settings. Here, I haven't created one. Let's see how this page appears in social networks. When I share it, I copy the URL and I want to share it on Twitter. And as you can see, nothing happens. The social image is not set. Let me show you another example. Here I have a page which has the social networks image set. It's our homepage, Unicorn Platform. If I navigate to the website settings, general tab, I can see the social networks image is set. And what will happen if I will share this page on a social network on Twitter? Here I enter my website's URL and as you can see, the image that I have uploaded to the settings appeared here. And that's super important because we live in the social networks era. People share a lot of information in social networks and you want to make sure that your landing page looks well when people share it on Twitter, Facebook and other social networks. So make sure you upload the social networks image here. On Unicorn Platform, we have two ways to do that. First, you can do it globally for all the pages of your website. It will be the default image for sharing. You can see it in the website settings, general, the general tab. Or you can upload an individual image for each page. It can be done in page settings. Next thing you want to care about is favicon. Fav icon or favorite icon is a small icon that appears at the top of a browser tab here. It can be uploaded in the general settings of your website. All the website builders allow to do that. Make sure you upload a favicon so your website keeps its individuality. The next setting, colors and fonts. If you're not sure what you want, I recommend to use one of our pre-made color palettes. Each of these color palettes includes a set of colors, not just one, but a set. You can see this green color has a lot of greens inside it. This purple color has not just one purple, but a lot of them. So you can choose any of these palettes and your website will look just nice. If you don't know which one, just set this default blue, it works for all the cases. If you need some more customization, you can override the colors, but I don't recommend you to do that if you're not a professional. The next setting is fonts. I have added some versatile fonts for your websites, so you don't have to make a choice. I did this because I knew that not all the people know about typography. Not all of us are designers, not all of us are professionals. So I chose these fonts. If you're afraid to make a wrong decision, just choose the first one, the default, and it will work well for the most cases. It will display good on all devices. It will work great for any type of product. The last and the most important setting is custom domain. If you create a website in any website builder, you will be given a free subdomain. Here I have a list of my websites. I have a lot of them and most of them are hosted on a free unicornplatform.page subdomain. But after I finished my page, I wanted to be published on a custom domain. For example, this is my personal website, izora.me, or it can be anything. You can buy your own domain and attach it to your website. First thing you need is to buy the domain. It's done outside of a website builder. To do that, you just type in Google buy custom domain, hit enter, and use any of these services to buy a domain. I prefer this one, Namecheap. Then you just search a domain that you want. I want this 100.com. And if it's available, you can register it and own. It's as easy as buying a pair of shoes on Amazon. Then after buying the domain, you need to do a few actions to connect it to the website builder you're using. In Unicorn platform, it's done like this. You open settings, then you click custom domain. You enter your custom domain. In my case, it's I want this 10,000, and you hit continue. Now you need to do one thing: log in your domain provider and enter these DNS settings. We have a guide through this. It will take you a few seconds. After you set up these DNS records, you will send a signal to your domain provider that you want your domain to be attached to your website builder. After you do this, you just hit validate and continue button, and in a few moments you will be done. At the end, you will have your website attached to your custom domain. It will look cool.